Abusuya Kennedy a compare kwa Japan ene day ode anu ye akwa akoma Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia aka 9 pe campaign a o ma sha ase ene ho t-shirt aba abonten
and repeat Obia udina kwa election na yemia kase vote for President Akufo-Addo dija we reduce 2.1 million votes MPT4 ya tuaba ena madidijenti. Now, Musa repeat the same lesson. Upper national 1.7 million votes deficit. That Nabati, Obisi McNanamity as Obisi Akamai. Akamai. President Akufo-Addo. The year 2000. First round, only D at the month. 100,000 votes. We are 49.3. He needed 0.7 plus 1 vote. It took him 8 years. And he will be 9%, which is equivalent to 1.7 million. And how many years is it going to take you? How many years is it going to take you? Nesano kurewe yanka jira yahu ni asako ye mistake. Eno dia meka obise Mahama wako tia asaba. Mahama lost with a vote of 1 million. It took him 8 years. Obi lusu 1.7 million there. Then you no original oil. Look, simple memanko mwechi. We go on the meeting. If 1 million is equal to 8 years, therefore 1.7 is equal to what? X. Find X. Find X. Yeah, the people can only post say Mahama Atimiako Waba after 8 years was up. Okay, good. So if you are using that analogy, Mahama or the 1 million votes deficit and a quarter of year. And will be 8 years and into 1.7 million votes deficit. You know, I have 3 years in identity. And Montio Monam near Kachira Monfort and the Agyapong will be saying got to 16 years. Messram. We need power.
The thing about Akad 9 pe. My brother, you are also saying that you, well-educated, articulate, respected politician. You're also saying Akad 9 pe. What is the basis? What's the empirical basis of that claim? You think that those who voted for you in the last election, you think that those who voted for you in the last election will continue to vote for you? They won't shift and so on. We've just had the Akwetia by-election. The Akwetia by-election should teach you that the numbers are not static. They move. And even if you expect 9 to change position and join you, it shows a certain movement. You understand? And that movement is not guaranteed because you are a second timer or third timer in the groups and so on. It's not. So this Akad 9 pe, I don't know where it's coming from. Very strange. Why? You want to campaign? Stop the sloganeering. Come and tell us what you can do in order to improve the living conditions of the people of this country. Come and tell us. You understand? You left power at the time when the city's value had fallen completely. Come and tell us what you will do to revive the value of the city. Come and tell your own party members what is it that you have which Kennedy Agyapong doesn't have, which Brian Agyapong doesn't have. You understand? Which Kofi Agyapong doesn't have, and so on. That is how you become first presidential candidate and ultimately first presidential candidate of the New Patriotic Party and eventually the President of the Republic of Ghana. You don't do that by sloganeering and voodoo and
in this particular moment, we need a candidate who will be able to take this country to the next level. Now you can as it were, analyze all of them.
Have you heard Aka 9 pair?
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Who would the Aka 9? Your own is left with 9. What about the one that won with 57%? So he can't even do anything. He just have to sit down. Why from this slogan? And that 9% they are talking about translates to almost 2 million votes. And who told them that those that voted for them the last time are even sitting down waiting for them? Where from some of these excuses? Where from this campaign?
You feel Dr. Bawumia can't cross the 40% mark in the next election?
In the next election, his best performance will be 15%. Take it from me. Because mind you, he was in power at incumbency advantage. That was what prepared him to get in that 41.74%. Now that you'll be in opposition, you don't have that luxury of dishing out money here, money there, money here, there, and there. And for that reason, people will be measuring you or judging you or analyzing you based on what you bring on the ticket. What is he going to bring on board?
Edipanum and MPP Momo President Belidi Bakubi Lidi party no ahead of 2028 elections. But from as a lawyer, I understand that money some group of lawyers be a more perspective be a more share one out of the 5 Kennedy or Japan. Is that true?
Yes, me in a boa form is 8.
Okay.
And, I'm also part of his team.
Okay.
And Yabuano money and your baby. Say first no na Honorable Kennedy. Will be a grassroots man.
Okay.
Be a name say. I remember part of the grassroots.
87.9.
First, and I'm for him say the OCA very attractive to the grassroots. No, Sebio, he wasn't attractive to those of us in the legal profession or those in the academia or like professionals. But to say quite the professionals quite in the campaign, professors near there, and then I'm 24 and in the year Juma, and that grassroots from so can. So I mean it's very refreshing. Say Honorable Kennedy to say dear. He has an all-round team. He's a grassroots person. By virtue of him being a grassroots person, no, and I'm out for him to be a professional. They be because they are professionals in the middle class. They understand this, but everybody has come to a realization. Say, Papa no any say adu no, any the of governance, and then the character being there. Say share Ghana and pimpim sisia. The kind of situation we are in as a country. We need someone like Kennedy Japan, or we need Kennedy Japan to lead the country. One say, even Bible, we can situational leaders. Now, mind you, situational leaders. Maybe I'm not here, will be to say Kwame Nkrumah, will be to the vision, assets your mind, and how the country should go. Now, Yakupon, as I'm at the point, now, military leadership. And then military coup, rolling south, or the Kuba, even though there's a near day. But Rollins na some I'm quite there is our transition about governance can say about democratic governance. Na yakwa my a character like John Agyapong Kwesi and no Joe Boko, but a very deep thinker.